Tempranito en la mañana, morning.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, the Oklahoma City Thunder has moved up the rankings defensively year after year. Coach Billy Donovan said, "I've said it all along. We've got to be a team that hangs our hat on defense. And with their size and athleticism, there's no reason they can't be the best defense in the league." Kevin?
And they bring that physicality. Thank you, David. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. And with this summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. A three from Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Now here's Paul. From past the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a three-point game. Back to Mitchell. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Well, coming in, you know Donovan Mitchell's going to get shots. All you can do defensively is try to make it tough on him.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. And Smitty, as his rookie season wore on, Gilgeous-Alexander looked more and more comfortable.
Yes, his scoring is mostly near the basket as he's still working on that outside shot. But it's easy to see why this team is so high on him and sees him as a big part of their future.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his size at the point guard spot is a huge bonus for him. Allows him to switch onto most other players on defense when dealing with picks.
And so he's able to get one of two. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal passes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. He gets hauled in by Adams. And one of the reasons they targeted Gilgeous-Alexander was because of his size.
Big guards aren't easy to find, Kevin, and they help coaches' defensive scheme. Every team looks to get a switch into a bad defensive matchup. If your PG isn't an option, the offense has to work that much harder.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Conley with it. And Adams sends it back. Gallinari against Bogdanovic. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got his second basket.
Although Gallinari's used more to stretch the floor, he has the size and skill to do damage from mid-range.
Ball against Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah. And it's Paul with the ball for the Thunder. To the wing right side. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Stolen by Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
Utah shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the Jazz players are appreciating how strong the Jazz organization's response was last season to some fans who crossed the line and using discriminatory racial language against Russell Westbrook.
Chairman Gail Miller, I thought, did an excellent job. She got all over this and got out ahead of it. Reminded them as a community, we're better than this. It's all about respect.
Utah leading. Back to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
That's a 2 from Paul. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Ball against Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Paul. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
This is why Chris Paul is a winner. He is far from the biggest guy on the floor, but that does not keep him from being fearless on the drive.
Now here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Really a sponge. Donovan Mitchell watches a ton of film, accepts coaching, and applies it. A big part of his rise to stardom.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
free throw drops for Mitchell. And the early success of Mitchell speaks to his ability to absorb and take coaching.
Yes, credit that coaching staff, putting him in position to succeed, helping him also to develop. His decision-making is growing game by game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort passes to Paul. And they take the lead. Paul's got 6.
And the thing about Paul, despite his listed size, he's comfortable operating inside.
And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Conley.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The pass to Dort. Gallinari outside. Dishes it to Paul. Over Conley. Again, Oklahoma City.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Pass to Mitchell. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ferguson's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Ingles is checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Mitchell is doubled. Gobert in the corner. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ferguson misses.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It all started with the steal by Donovan Mitchell. You want to draft guys who can make things happen on both ends of the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Gobert against Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Conley. Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
It's stolen by Ingles. Inside, Mitchell. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Great job getting it to go after he takes the hit. Mitchell plays with a force every night.
Paul kicks to Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gallinari. Down low, Adams. Gobert with the block.
The size and reach of Gobert making him a tremendous defensive anchor, protecting the paint.
Adams' shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And they got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Noel's checked in for Adams. Muscala comes in for Gallinari. Diallo, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. Then for the Jazz, Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Pass to Mudiay. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here is Ingles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? It's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Clarkson. Davis, the pass to Gobert. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Davis. Another miss by Utah.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
They get it back. Shot good by Diallo.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here's Clarkson. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Tries from 10, and the shot is long. Utah leading by 3. Moutier looking around. Takes the 13-footer. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Shooter passes to Diallo. Now Muscala. And Noel kicks to Ferguson. Passes it to Schroeder. Over Moutier. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Leading by 5. Moutier against Schroeder. The pass to Gobert. Ingles with the ball. Now Moutier still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gobert dishes to Moutier. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Davis is out there with Gobert, and it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Moutier, and it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it. Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. D.A., thank you. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Utah. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Davis. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Muscala. Now, here's Diallo. Pass to Ferguson. Passes to Schroeder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a six-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
He's off on the first.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Rudy Gobert. He hits the second from the line.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Now, here's Moutier. Can't hit from 12. Now, here's Diallo. Defense right on him. Ferguson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And slam dunk by Noel.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Smitty, Smatter also an All-American in high school, two-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Good on the shot. Davis has got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Diallo with it. There's the pass to Noel. Schroeder, right side. And Davis pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Moutier, pass to Ingles. Back to Moutier. Ingles can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 7. Schroeder outside. Pass to Muscala. Fires for three. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. Mudier's got 3 assists in the game. Diallo the pass to Noel. Mudiay against Schroeder. And Noel kicks it over to Schroeder. Makes it off the glass. Schroeder's got 6 in the quarter.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
Now here's Mudiay. He's guarded by Diallo. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got his second bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Now Noel. To the inside. Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Left side, Davis. So both teams making some changes here. Mitchell against Schroeder. Mitchell passes to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Moves back up. In deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pass to Noel. Tipped away. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. It's deflected. Here's Schroeder. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Dennis Schroeder. Utah leading by 7. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
For the Thunder, Adams comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Utah also making a switch. Mike Conley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gallinari.
Switch. I got him.
6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Over Paul. Another miss by Utah.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Here's Gallinari. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gallinari's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
Throw good, Davis. And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bowl well.
And Bogdanovich dropping it in from there. He's so polished in terms of his ability to score.
Ball against Conley. A putback, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Takes a three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still as strong as ever.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Conley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What outstanding concentration from Mike Conley, burying the shot despite the harm.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Conley. And Greg, you talk to Conley, he'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win. And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the the last 2 years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
He misses the free throw. And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Conley. He has 5. Here's Gobert, banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 8 points.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Dort passes to Paul. And here's Gallinari. Good D by Bogdanovich.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Conley. Clock at 4. Kicks to O'Neal. For the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Gallinari. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's stolen by Adams, and now a fast break for the Thunder. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Gallinari.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Gobert finds Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Thunder. Stolen by Michael Conley. To the inside. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. 15 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Gallinari outside. Back to Paul. Shoots the 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Beautiful form on that shot. Chris Paul, one of those superstars who continually refines his game.
Now here's Gobert. 8 points for him. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. He gets that one. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. Here's Dort. With the teardrop, Gobert with the block. And so it's Utah. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post, and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, few players have ever burst on the scene the way Donovan Mitchell did. Dominated as a rookie, he continued to build out his game, very aggressive in the first half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Thunder trailing by 13. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Adams' shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Gobert. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Mitchell. Oh, good on the 3. Oklahoma City shooting around 41% on the night. And they double up Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Mitchell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Dort. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Gobert. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Ooh, they come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
LaPree. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
A better athlete than sometimes given credit for. Gilgeous-Alexander can motor.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. He kicks it to O'Neal. Conley inside the line, and the jumper falls for him. He has 7.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Paul looking over the floor. All alone. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Missed opportunity wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Paul against Mitchell. Over Paul. They get it back. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. And the Jazz with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Got a piece of it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich, buried from 15 feet out. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Yeah, Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
Here's Clarkson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 9. He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 10 points for Conley.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovich, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate, he's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovich has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Utah with a change here, too. Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for Mitchell. And Noel kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes it to Diallo. Gallinari with it, defended by Mudiay. And Gallinari is good for 3. Gallinari's got 11.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Jazz?
Mudiay pass to Bogdanovich. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And that one's good. Schroeder, 10 points for him.
So slippery. Schroeder probably one of the more underrated ball handlers in the league.
High arcing shot, and it's Mudiay getting it to go. And the Jazz lead by 17. Thunder have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Gallinari outside. Noel dishes to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Fade away. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Utah. They're on a 15-5 run. Up top, Gobert. Back to Mudiay. To the left wing. Here's Schroeder. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. They double team Conley. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. Schroeder passes to Noel. Now Gallinari. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Conley against Schroeder. Outside Conley. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Gobert with it. Lets it go with a 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 17. Schroeder outside. Pass to Ferguson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Noel. Gobert with the defensive effort. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 17-7 run. Moutier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
The Jazz have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
A free throw good for Moutier. Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. He's perfect from the line this time. Thunder trailing by 19. Schroeder outside. Pass to Diallo. Now here is Muscala. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Diallo with it. He's got 5. From outside, off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Moutier pass to Bogdanovic. The second chance effort, and the bank shot is good. And that's 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
The evolution of Gobert's offense, much more fluid now at that end.
Here's Ferguson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Moutier. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Ferguson. Ingles covering. Ferguson misses. Utah leading by 21. Outside Bogdanovic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer. But Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
Throw good, Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 10. Muscala with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Muscala, the pass to Schroeder. Now here's Diallo. Not a lot of room. No good there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 17 now.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Diallo finds Muscala. And here's Schroeder. Back to Muscala. It's stolen by Gobert. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Jazz. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Here's Adams. He's got 5. And the pass to Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Clarkson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 20.
Mitchell doing a good job. In order to have a chance in this league, you've got to be able to score. He's done that tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
For Oklahoma City, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Hall's checked in, and a switcher also for Utah. O'Neal's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Ingles trying to get open. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis sends it back. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Paul. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. Now, here's Ingles. He's covered by Muscala. 3 on the clock. From deep. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul over Mitchell. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. .27 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Muscala. 6 on the shot clock. Paul with the ball, picked up by Davis, but they get it back. Adams' shot is off. Now O'Neal. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Jazz out in front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Jazz shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Davis. Also Bradley out there. And it's Williams-Goss in at the point. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Nader's shot's good. Nader's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Oklahoma City. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Pass to Bradley. Thunder with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's Williams-Goss. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Burton's checked in for the Thunder. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go for it. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Fires from 14. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Jazz have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Passes it to Niang. There's the pass to Williams-Goss. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Bradley can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Muscala. Nader kicks to Paul. That one goes in.
You can't guard Chris Paul on these floaters. He knows when to go with it.
Williams-Goss, the pass to Davis. Here's Niang. Jazz passing it around. The offensive rebound. Bradley, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Paul passes to Muscala. Here's Nader. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Tucker, the pass to Williams-Goss. Knocked away. Here's Burton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Burton's got his first points in this one. And Jazz call time here. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz leading by 23. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Six to shoot. Another miss by Utah.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Down low. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Gallinari. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Ferguson. Ingles covering beyond the arc. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, one in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
Conley with it. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the Utah Jazz, not exactly a magnet for big-name free agents, Greg, but for their young star, Donovan Mitchell, it has been a perfect fit.
You know, they needed a scorer. He's played big minutes from day one and really thrived in that role.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Paul. Passes it to Ferguson. Puts up a 3. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here is Paul. To the middle. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Paul against Conley. A pass to Bogdanovich. Utah gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Paul is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Noel wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Ingles passes to Conley. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Now, Ingles. Clock at 6. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. And that's now 25 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Gobert against Gallinari. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Gallinari. Fades back. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here's Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. So the wing on the left. And they double up Paul. Pass to Noel. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Here's Conley. There's the dish to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Count the basket. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
We've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Now, here's Adams. Pass to Nader. Here's Burton. And he can't bank that one in. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Bradley. Here's Williams-Goss. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adams. Schroeder outside. The pass to Adams from 12 feet out. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Steven Adams. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line, Nigel Williams-Goss. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Jazz making a change here. Davis is checked in. And he makes both free throws. The Thunder shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's Burton. Dishes to Schroeder. 13 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. It's been all Jazz. Here's Williams-Goss. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for. Being competitive and bringing energy.
Here's Burton. Schroeder outside. Pass to Nader. Floats one up. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Williams-Goss. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Adams sends it back. On offense, here are the Thunder. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter, and that one's good. Burton.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
The Jazz shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Pass to Bradley. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That will be foul number 5 on him. On defense, the Thunder. Tucker, the pass to Williams-Goss. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Bradley. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Here's Adams following the bucket by the Jazz. Bradley with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Adams sends it back. Now here's Schroeder. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.